What's up, everybody? This is our first game of the Super Weekend as the Portland Junior Winterhawks are up here in Boise, Idaho to play 2 against the Steelheads, Boise Steelheads, and 2 against the Ogden Mustangs over the next couple of days. Game 1 against the Boise Steelheads. The Winterhawks are 1-1 against the Steelheads. 1 win and 1 loss this season. At home back in Beaverton and Sherwood. Tomorrow we'll play the Ogden Mustangs at the same time. Not seeing anyone on here, so wondering. Oh, here we go.
Text! 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 Yeah.
Sure it's going. All right. No, not working. All right. Yeah, I see one person on. If this is working, let me know. If it's not, then I might have to sign off, record, and upload later. Not a great signal in here. All right, good. My wifey just said so far so good. Texted me. We are actually connected to a hotspot of Pax and Casper's dad lent me his phone to connect to his hotspot. So hopefully that'll work. I'm high above the ice. What a beautiful arena. I'll kind of go up and check it out. You can kind of see very large. This is where the big boys, the Idaho Steelheads, play, as well as Boise State's club hockey. Idaho Central Arena. But we're up here in the press box. You can kind of see the press box behind me. They didn't sell many tickets today. Just kidding. Every seat's a good seat. Come downtown Boise and grab yourself one. It's free. Okay, yeah. Some of you guys got a little drive. You would never make it. That's why I'm here. So our Portland Junior Winterhawks are in the black sweaters today. And the Boise Junior Steelheads are in the white over there. And Portland 1-1 against the Steelheads this season. 1 win and 1 loss when Boise came to visit. Playing without Russell today. He'll join us later. Looks like it's working. Shout out to the Whitehead family. All over the globe. Wherever you're watching. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, thank you for your support, everybody. I know the kids appreciate it. I love hearing the stories about how the kids go back and watch these games afterwards. It's good for them in their training and stuff, for sure. So the last time we played these guys, right before the winter break, a close one in Beaverton, with the Winterhawks coming out on top 2-1. And Porter had a goal, and Russell had a goal in that game. The Cheddar involved on the Porter goal, Whitehead goal in that game. Very exciting. But we're without Russ today. He'll join us later this afternoon. Had some school business to take care of, I believe, is what I heard. I'm not sure. I haven't checked my sources on that. I know kids are missing school next weekend in Vegas. 5-day weekend for some folk. And here we go. Nadoba is out there with Holbrook and Cornegie on the offense. Dorf. And back on the defense there. Who else is back on D? Tony Lord. He's in there. Yeah. Nice clear by the Winterhawks. Cornegie tries to get it to go, but Boise's there and dumps it back out into the neutral zone. There's a scrum. And it comes around the back of the net. It's dumped in. Cornegie races to the puck, gets to it first. Just a little wide of Nadoba, but Lord keeps it in. Gets it back to Nadoba in the corner. Tries to get it to Holbrook, but taken away by the Steelheads. Here comes the attack by the Steelheads. Shot, nice block by Dorf. This one's going to go around the back of the net. Dorf's there, gets the shoulder in. This one comes back to Dorf from Holbrook. Dorf gets it taken away out front. Oh, and that was a quick play. I don't even think Casper knew that it came back out. And the Steelheads get up on the Hawks 1-0 with 14:51. Trying to find where the clock is. They did have the Jumbotron going a little earlier, but they've shut it off. So I have to go with the wall clock to my left. Winterhawks going to change out the lines. They got Ewing and Keenan out there. Sharp Yablanka back there on the defense. Ethan Miskovich at the dot, the center of this line. Idaho Steelheads. And this one comes down into the Winterhawks, or into the Steelhead end. Winterhawks trying to make a play happen. Picked up by Keenan. Nice backward pass to the middle, but nobody there. Houlihan with a shot, gets it on net. Pad saved by the goalie. Boise tries to clear it, and they do. It goes into the neutral zone. Sharp Yablanka goes back for the puck. It's going to go around the back of the net to Houlihan. Houlihan out front to Ewing. It does make it into the neutral zone, so Boise has to clear. Miskovich dumps it into the Steelhead end. Boise tries to clear. This puck gets past Ewing, and Boise clears into the neutral zone. Heim came out during that change with Dorf. Heim with the puck, surveys, goes around the back of the net to Dorf. Dorf gets it to Garrison, who's entered the game. Nice move and pass up to Talbert, but Boise skates to it first. Talbert deflects it. Garrison comes in with the stick, gets by the forward, goes around the back of the net, taken away by Boise. Heim dumps it back in. Garrison gets to the puck first. Tries to get it in the front of the net. He's got the body on him. Two guys on him right now. Whitehead gets into play. Shot from the outside by Dorf. Doesn't get through. Boise gets the puck. And this one comes out to the neutral zone. Dorf skates with the puck. Tries to get it over to Garrison. And that's going to be icing as it just goes past his stick. Winterhawks will change up. Nice shift there by the Hawks. Face-off going to come down to the Winterhawks end, and Portland will change up the lines. Sending Nissen out there with Kotler. Cornegie takes the face-off. Controlled by the Steelheads. They try to dump it down, but Cornegie is there. Boise with possession. Try to get it out front. Taken away by Cornegie, but he goes down. This one comes out, and nice job by Kotler to get it out of the zone into the neutral zone. Stolen by Lord. Lord's going to dump it into the corner. Nissen races down with Kotler, but taken away by the Steelheads. Here comes the attack by Boise. Quick stop, still with possession. Nice job, big hit there, and they're going to call a penalty on Boise as Nissen gets decked away from the puck. Cornegie gets down there. Oh, off the pipe. Waiting for the whistle. Portland with the extra attacker on. Kotler. And finally, a touch. And it's going to be an interference call on Boise. I'm not sure why they didn't call that earlier because it looked like Boise touched it. So number 81 for the Steelheads will skate to the box. Portland on the power play. Cornegie, backhanded shot off the post. Just inches from going in there. 11:39 left to play in the first. 1-0 Boise. Talbert going to be at the center of the power play with Heim and Keenan on the wings. Dorf in there with Cornegie as Portland rolls out 4 forwards on the power play and 1 defense. Dorf with the puck, dumps it off to Cornegie, gets around a skater. Here comes Cornegie, gets pushed to the outside, dumps it down below. Boise skates to it though, and they're going to dump it out. But right to Cornegie, he's going to go over to Dorf. Dorf skates with it, tried to get it over to Keenan, but deflected by Boise. Cornegie gets the puck, gets it to Dorf. He skates into the zone, dumps it to Heim. Heim back to Dorf. Dorf with some time. He gets some pressure, goes back out to the point to Cornegie. Cornegie tried to get it through, but blocked by Boise again. And here comes Talbot with the puck. He's going to switch sides, gets it over to Keenan. Keenan goes back beyond the net again to Heim. Heim back over to Keenan. Keenan going to dump it off to Cornegie. And Boise is just all over these guys. Nice pass by Keenan to Heim. Couldn't convert. Penalty's going to expire. Here comes Boise and tipped away by Holbrook, and he's got some space. He's got to beat 3 defenders, though. So he tries to go off the wall to himself. The Winterhawks join him there. This one goes down below. Miskovich is there. He battles for the puck. Nadoba is down there as well. He skates out of the pack with the puck. But again, pinned against the boards, and Boise skates off with it. Nadoba in pursuit. And nice hit there by Miskovich to get him off the puck. Lilivec enters the game with Lord on the back end. And just past Tony's stick, and it goes into the neutral zone. Lilivec with the puck. Nice move to get some space. He's coming down the ice. Shot. Nice individual effort there, and a save by Boise. Lord is there. He holds it in. And this one just dribbles out into the neutral zone. Winterhawks reset. Tried to go through the middle to Miskovich. Here comes the Steelheads. Lord goes in for the hit. Disrupted. Shot by Boise. And nice save by Casper. This one comes out to the point, and glove save by Casper. He's going to scoot it off into the corner, and Lord plays it. Cornegie, no, that was Lilivec. Just took a hit and scooped out. And they change up, but that's going to be a icing call on the Winterhawks. So this one's coming back. Garrison comes out onto the ice with Whitehead and Nissen. Sharpia in on defense, as well as Houlihan, I believe. Yep, Houlihan's in there. Sharpia gets it over to Houlihan, back to Sharpia back to Houlihan. Houlihan's got some space. Skates over and gives it to Nissen. He's got Whitehead. Garrison comes into the play. Chet. Oh, broken play by the Steelheads. This one comes back to Sharpia over to Garrison. Oh, I don't know where he was going with that. Tried to dump it in, perhaps. And Houlihan tries to dump it in on the blue line, but here comes the Steelheads. This one's going to be a blocker save for Casper. Houlihan skates over to it. He's got Garrison, but he's going to go to the opposite side. This one's going to go to the length of the ice, and that's going to allow them to change. Kotler, Cornegie, and Ewing on the ice now. Ewing backhands it away from the zone. Winterhawks changed the D, and Heim had a chance, but broken up by the Steelheads. Heim gets it over to Dorf, and here it comes into the zone. Ewing races in. He loses an edge. Stays with the puck, though. Good heads-up effort from his knees. Goes down again. Heim comes over to keep the puck in, but it goes over his stick. And here come the Steelheads. And nice job there by Dorf to tap it away. Save a goal. And Kotler clears it, but Boise's there. Boise will dump it back in. Heim will skate to the puck. He surveys. He gets it over to Dorf. Dorf tries to get it over to Heim. Heim going to go behind the net. Back to Dorf. Dorf spins around, and Kotler tries to clear it. Dorf will do that, though, and that's going to be an icing call on the Winterhawks. Winterhawks will change up their lines, as do the Steelheads. 1-0 Boise, with 6:08 left to play in the first. Winterhawks sending out Keenan and Miskovich. Puck is dropped. And Holbrook is out there as well. Here comes Keenan. Keenan makes some space. He's got a shot. And this one, I think, is a goal. No? Saved. All right. I didn't know if that went over the line there. So no goal. It's face off. Good save by the netminder. This one comes out to Tony, but it gets past the stick. Lilevek's going to go back to it and tries to get it to Keenan. Nice tap into the neutral zone. Winterhawks are going to change out. Nadoba's coming out on the ice for Keenan. Holbrook tries to get it through. Sorry, that was Miskovich trying to get it through. Nadoba with the puck. And Boise clears it. And that is going to go right on net. Casper's going to have to play that. Tony Lord gets it out of the zone. And another shot on net from the blue line by Boise. Saved by Casper. He got it over to Lord. And they try to clear it. Kept in by Boise. This one comes out to the point. Again, Casper's going to have to play that. Lord with the puck on his stick. He clears it into the neutral zone. Winterhawks change out. Sharpia comes out with Whitehead and Talbert. Puck goes up the ice there, but Boise takes it away. Nice job by Whitehead to deflect that. Keep forward motion from happening. Boise goes around the back of the net. This one comes out to the point. Shot high and wide. This one goes all the way to the boards. Picked up by Boise. Nice hit there. Here comes Boise again. Another save by Casper. Houlihan goes into the middle. Boise with possession along the boards. Boise tries to get it to the middle, nobody there. And nice job by Houlihan to clear that. And it's tipped, so no icing call. Winterhawks change out some D. Dorf comes out on the ice. Garrison is out on the ice as well. And a shot saved by the Boise netminder. 3:42 left of the first, 1-0 Boise. Face-off gonna come to my right down in the Boise end. Winterhawks rolling with Cornegie at the dot with Garrison and Kotler. So lots of different lines out there today, different combos. Cornegie with the face-off. Puck remains in the Boise end. Boise trying to clear it, and they do. They dump it in. Garrison's going to get over to the puck. Nice job. Braces for the hit and crunches the kid. Nice job by Cheddar. This one's coming over to Chet. Go, buddy. Go, buddy. Ah. Misplays the puck, and it's offsides. Puck was bouncing around there. Hard to handle. Hot biscuit. But Cheddar was on the biscuit. They're going to keep Garrison and Kotler and Cornegie in there. Cornegie with the face-off outside the blue line. Nice job by Cornegie to win the face-off, but Boise steps in and takes it away. Dorf battling, and nice physical hockey being played over there on that side. And here comes the arm up as Heim is going to get a roughing call away from the play. So Winterhawks going to go on the PK for the first time. And Boise on the power play with 2:59 left to play in the first. Boise with a 1-0 lead. Whitehead in to take the face-off. Nice job there. Sticks with it. Oh, this one comes right out. And that's a quick power play goal by Boise. Right place, right time. And it's 2-0 Steelheads. Darn it. So back to even strength. Miskovich out there to take the face-off. This one comes over to Ewing, who came into the game with Keenan. Puck is in the neutral zone. Boise dumps it in. Lilivek's there, gets it to Keenan, just past his stick, kept in by Boise, tipped. And Casper has to make a play. Nice save by Casper. Very alert. Miskovich taking the face-off. Whoa, big play there on that backside there, and Lilivek got pushed into the referee, but Lilivek gets him back. And here comes the Winterhawks. Ewing is there, avoids a hit, gets it over to Keenan. Keenan back to Ewing, but didn't look like Ewing was ready. Puck is loose in front of the net. Keenan is putting the pressure on. They go around the boards. Kept in by Lord. He goes back down into the corner. Keenan is there. Boise picks it up. Nice block over there by Ewing to keep it from going out. And Doe. That one goes out into the neutral zone. Nice try by Lilivek. That was a hot potato. Dumped back in by Lord. And Boise gets back the puck. Here comes Garrison into the game. This one's going to come back to Lilivek. Lilivek. And taken away there by Boise. And this one tries to go out. Nice hit there by Talbert at the blue line. And this one goes around the opposite side. Not sure. Nobody was over there. Boise keeps it in. Nice. Garrison with the takeaway and dumps it in the neutral zone. Nice job, Cheddar. Garrison tried to get on it. Offsides by Talbert. But it was a good idea. Good idea, boys. They're going to change him out. Whitehead at the dot. He's got Nadoba in there with Holbrook. Sharpia Blanca goes back to play the puck. He's harassed. 59 seconds left to play in the first. 2-0 Boise. Nadoba dumps it in. Holbrook tries to get it. Kept in by Nadoba. Goes around the back of the net. 45 seconds left. Winterhawks trying to make something happen. This one comes out to the point. Shot goes through. No, to the corner. Saved. And Boise tries to get it out. And they do. 29 seconds left of the first. Puck is loose in the neutral zone. The Steelheads change. Dumped in by Boise. 17 seconds left. Down to 10. Nice job by Nadoba. Nice stick lift. This one's coming all the way to Paxson. Casper. He plays it to keep the clock running. And that'll do it for the first. 2-0 Boise. Boise with a power play goal. And a quick one at that. One minute in between periods. Keone. Texera down there. Coaching with Coach Kevin Houlihan. Missing Coach Nissen today, but he's joined in the team as well a little bit later. It's hard, these weekday early games. My wifey was like, don't these kids have school in Idaho? Nah. Half day, people. I saw a t-shirt that said hockey is more important. Or All right, we're ready for the second. Winterhawks gonna have to fight back in this one. It's been a couple of physical plays in there, but not overly physical, but I'm sure that'll increase as we get into this game a little deeper. Team switch sides. Winterhawks sending out Cornegie, Keenan, and Ewing on the offense. Tony Lord and who else is back there? Trying to see the jersey number. That's Lillivec, Cooper Lillivec back there. All right, Boise, nice job by Keenan to take it away out front. Oh, nice job there. That almost happened. Ewing had a body on him and wasn't able to do it. It was taken away. Lord from his knees tried to go in front. Keenan goes off the boards into the neutral zone. Nice clear. Cornegie with the pressure, but this one comes back to Tony. And offsides is the call as Boise tried to dump it in. And they had some skaters in the zone already. So faceoff will come outside the blue line. Winterhawks rolling with Miskovich out there now, Nadoba and Holbrook. Houlihan and Sharpia Blanca back on the defense. Idaho, Boise tries to dump it in. And Boise dumps it back in. Sharpia Blanca's there, gets it over to Houlihan. Houlihan's pushed off the puck. This one deflects off a skate. Back in front. Casper plays it over to Sharp Yablonka. And here comes a penalty. And that is looks like a slash. And that's going to be on Miskovich. So penalty kill going to happen. Sending Garrison out there with Ewing. A couple of big dudes. Keeping Sharp Yablonka out there with Houlihan. 14:43 left to play in the second. Boise with the puck. Quick shot again on goal. Another shot. This one goes around the back of the net. Tried to get up to Garrison, kept in by Boise. And this one, they go D to D. Sharp Yablonka tries to get over to Garrison. Kept in by Boise. Taken down, and Casper with the save. Nicely done. Winterhawks will change out the PK unit. Bringing out Nissen and Whitehead with Dorf. This one came over to Dorf's side. He tried to get it out, but kept in by Boise. Boise in the middle. Puck is loose, and Casper covers up. Heim got in a little pushing match in there. Got to do that in front of our goalie. Got to protect. Face off. Whitehead. Nice face-off wing. Tried to get it over to Nissen, but taken away by Boise. Aye. And power play goal. 13:58 left in the second. It's 3-0 Steelheads. Winterhawks trying to find the back of the net. Got to get one here. 13:58. And this one's dumped in by Lord. Nissen gets to the puck. Kotler's in there now. And here comes Kotler. Nice job there to get the puck over to Tony, over to Lillebek. Lillebek gets it over to Kotler. He gets it into the zone and lifted out of the end, the Steelhead end by Boise. All right, here comes Tony. He gets it over to Kotler. Nice takeaway there. Enters the zone. Puck is loose in the middle, but taken away there. Just past Kotler's stick, and here comes Boise on the attack. It's a 1-on-2. Goes around the outside. Casper with a glove save. $12:55 left. Talbert, Garrison, and Cornegie come out to the ice. Sharp Yablonka and Houlihan. Not going to let the D change out for some reason. They didn't like it. Refs didn't like the late change. And Boise wins the face-off. Talbert there. Garrison with the takeaway. Nice pass up to Cornegie. Just passed the stick, though. Didn't see it. Got right underneath him as a quick pass. Boise goes D to D. They go right through the middle. Lord and Lillebek. Oh, nice save there by Casper. Get in there. And Garrison does a little athletic move over the puck. Nice job by Lord. Good hit. Cornegie corrals. Go, Chet. Skate. Cheddar dumps it in. He goes down. He's crunched. Boise takes it away. Garrison goes right past him. Here comes the tip. Kept in by Boise again. Stolen. Shot. Casper got a piece, I believe, on that. Steelheads go back behind the net. Nice hit there by Houlihan. Cornegie deflects it. This one comes out to the point. And Talbert ties him up. And here comes Houlihan. The Winterhawks will change out the lines. Houlihan will dump it low. Here comes Nadoba and Holbrook with Whitehead. Boise with possession. They get it out of their own end, but Sharpia Blanca is there. He's going to go D to D. He's going to get it up to Holbrook. He's got space. Shot. Saved by Boise. Nadoba. Puck is loose. Oh, just over the flutters over the front of the goal. And the Winterhawks can't get it in the back of the net. We're going to try again here. Boise clears it into the neutral zone. Sharpia Blanca's got to go back and get it. He's going to get it over to Houlihan. And tried to get it to Whitehead, but he was taken off the play. This one comes out to the neutral zone. Sharpia Blanca plays it. Goes off the boards. Deflected by Boise, and the takeaway happens. They get it in the Winterhawks end. Houlihan goes back for the puck. Taken away by Holbrook. Comes back to Houlihan. He gets it back to Holbrook, but goes past the stick. And Boise dumps it back down again. Houlihan battles along the boards. Nice battle there. Yes, go. Nice job by Houlihan. This one comes back behind the net. Sharpia Blanca is there. He's going to get it over to Nadoba. He goes off the glass. And no, played with a high stick. Winterhawks will change out the lines, bringing out Cornegie, Keenan, and Ewing. Three 0 Boise, 9:55 left to play. Cornegie taking the face-off. Nice face-off win, gets it out to Heim. Heim over to Dorf, shot, gets through. Netminder saves it. Cornegie battles behind the net. Keenan is there as well to support. Ewing with the puck, tried to get it out front, but taken away by Boise. And here comes the Steelhead attack. 2-on-2. Nice job by Dorf to take that away. And here comes Hayden. He's going to just get it. Oh! And a shot from the blue line. And Dorf finds the net. And the Winterhawks get on the boards with 9:28 left to play. 3-1. Winterhawks keeping in Keenan and Ewing and Cornegie. Dorf and Heim in the back holding it down. This one comes to Heim. Tried to get it over to Frankie. Ewing in pursuit. And they're going to call that icing as it was launched in there from beyond, way beyond center ice. Well, maybe not that way beyond, but. All right, face-off coming to my right down in the Winterhawks end. This one is out into the neutral zone. Keenan with the pressure. This one comes back into the zone. Dorf gets it out off of Boise's stick, so this will be no icing. Boise goes around the boards. This one comes out, kept in by Heim. He dumps it back down low. Nice job to Cornegie. He loses an edge, gets it over to Ewing. Back to Cornegie. Nobody in front. And the takeaway by the Steelheads. And that's going to be icing as it came out, dumped in beyond the center line. This one's coming back to the Steelheads end. Winterhawks change out the lines. They got Kotler in there with Nissen. And Miskovich will be at the center. Cooper Lilivec in there on the defense. I think that's Tony Lord in there as well. Nice face-off win by Miskovich. This comes over to Kotler's side, but Boise takes it away and goes along the boards. This one goes into the zone cleanly. Lilivec trying to beat the Steelhead player to the puck. This one comes in the middle, but nobody there. Tony picks it up, gets it out of the zone to Kotler. Kotler gets it in, but Boise is there, and they're going to clear it, and that's going to be icing and come down to the Boise end for the faceoff. 8:07 left in the second. 3-1 Boise. This one's cleared by Boise, picked up by the Winterhawks. Boise with the puck. Puck is actually loose in the neutral zone, but picked up by Boise, and they dump it in. Tony Lord gets to the puck first. He tries to get it over to Kotler, but taken away by the Steelheads. And this one's taken away by Lord. And he's just harassed down there. The two battle. Kotler gets into the play. He tries to clear it, and this one comes out to Miskovich. And he gets it out front to Nissen, back to Miskovich, back to Nissen. Nissen to the front, nice job, good pass there. Good heads up there. This one's coming all the way back. No icing. Winterhawks. Kotler with the puck. Cuts to the middle. And nice job by Nissen to get his stick on as it goes into the zone. Kotler's on that side. And Whitehead enters the game. Here comes Talbert also entering the game. And big hit on Houlihan. Waiting for Nissen to change out. Garrison waiting to come in. Here comes Boise. Boise keeps it in. This one's blocked by Whitehead, and it goes into the corner. Lilivec plays it, skates with it, goes back behind the net. Back to Lilivec, back to Nissen. Nissen's got it, tries to clear it. This one goes around the boards. Boise still with possession. And this one comes out to the neutral zone. Garrison comes out with Cornegie. And nice crunch down there by Talbert away from the play. This one comes all the way down. That's going to be icing on the Steelheads. So face-off coming back down to Boise's end with 5:48 left to play in the second. 3-1 Steelheads. Winterhawks trying to get something to happen here. Face-off. Cornegie taking the face-off. Talbert lines up in the middle. Garrison on the left wing. Sharp Yablonka and Dorf back out on the D. This one deflects into the middle, right to Boise. Here come the Steelheads. They dump it in. Sharp Yablonka is there. He goes back behind him to Cheddar. Cheddar goes up the boards to Talbert. This one comes to Cornegie. Taken away by Boise. Nice hit by Dorf in the middle. Big one. Sharp Yablonka plays it, gets it out of the zone. Another hit there by Talbert. Cornegie with the puck. Go, Chet, skate. He's got Talbert. Garrison's trailing. Rebounds. Get him. And that one goes in. And that's Talbert. from Carnegie. Garrison out there as well with Sharpia Blanca. And Dorf. Nice line, and it's 3-2 with 5:02 left. And here come the Hawks. They spot the Steelheads 3, and here they come with 2 of their own. This one's dumped into the zone. Nadoba's there. Shot. Oh, Holbrook just wide left. Holbrook still with the puck. Puck is loose in the middle. Oh! And lots of pushing and shoving down there. Puck was loose. Opportunities for the Winterhawks. Stay hungry, boys. Steelheads have 6 out there. They got to get one guy off quick. Miskovich with the face-off. This one comes out into the neutral zone. Lord is there, and he dumps it in. Kept in, but taken away. Doesn't get through. This one comes to the neutral zone. Miskovich has got the puck. Back to Miskovich. This one's deflected. Miskovich gets it, though, to Nadoba. He's hit. And this one flutters off into the neutral zone, so Miskovich gets to it first. Tries to dump it in. Does. Nadoba over there with the steal. Holbrook with the steal of his own. And the Steelheads come up with the puck. This one is dumped in by Boise. Heim has entered the game, grabs the puck, goes along the boards to Holbrook. Right to a Boise player who shoots it, and saved by Casper. Winterhawks will change out the lines. They're going to bring out Ewing and Keenan with Carnegie at the dot. Carnegie with the face-off. Sharpia Blanca with the puck. Gets it over to Houlihan. Up to Keenan. Kept in by Boise, but nice deflection by Carnegie to get it out. But Boise dumps it back in, and they had some guys in the zone, so that'll be offsides. 3:29 left to play in the second. 3-2 Boise. Carnegie will take the face-off at center ice. Puck goes into the Steelheads end. Boise with the puck. Off the ref, and lucky bounce for the Winterhawks as we get possession back. Nice job by Ewing, taken away by Boise. Boise enters the zone. Nice hit by Houlihan to disrupt that flow, and Keenan gets to the puck. They go around the back of the net to Ewing. Heim is there. He's going to go off the boards and into the neutral zone to clear it. Sharpia Blanca with the puck. Keenan has it now. Tries to get it to Carnegie, but offsides as he was entering the zone. Winterhawks will change out the lines. They're going to bring out Whitehead, Kotler, and Nissen. Puck is dropped. Nice face-off win by Whitehead. They go D to D. Tried to get up the ice, but Boise takes it away. Boise goes along the glass, dumps it in. No icing on that. Winterhawks try to clear it, and this one goes over the defenseman's stick. Picked up by Collar. Here comes Collar. Nice play, but loses the puck last minute. Good cut to the middle there, though. Shot. Dorf is out there. He keeps it in, and this one's going to flutter to the neutral zone. Dorf will come back and play it. He's going to get it to Kotler. Kotler enters the zone, tried to get it to Whitehead. Gets past his stick. Whitehead with the puck. Looking, taken away by Boise. Here come the Steelheads. Haydendorf. Here comes the change for Boise. And almost seemed like there was too many men there, but in front of the bench, no call there. Boise with the puck. Shot. And goes wide. Scrum in the corner. Whitehead is in there with that scrum. Oh, just a play by Boise. Gets it in the middle, but snuffed out by Casper. 1:15 left to play in the second. 3-2 Boise. Winterhawks are going to change the line out with Miskovich, Garrison, and Talbert. Comes the puck. Puck's dropped. Boise with it. Nice blocker pad save there. Leg blocker there by Casper. Winterhawks get it up to Garrison. Garrison gets it out of the zone. And that one's going to be offsides. Good job there. The poke check with the stick. Poke the puck away. Face-off coming outside the blue line. Miskovich at the dot. Garrison on the left. Talbert on the right. Lots of stick lifting on Talbert's side. Lord's going to skate off to it. He's got Heim. Heim goes back to Lord. It goes off the back of the net. Garrison gets in there, saves it. He skates out with the puck. Tries to clear it, kept in by Boise. That's going to go right on net to Casper. Good hustle there by Garrison. 36.6 seconds left of the second. Face off. This one comes right to Cheddar. And the Winterhawks tried to clear it, kept in by Boise. And Casper once again falls on it. 27 seconds left to the second. Comes the face-off. Miskovich, Garrison, Talbert, the forwards in there. Garrison comes in. Or no, that was Lord. Lord came in hard. Lord with the puck. They go up that side. 15 seconds left. Nice hit there. Puck is still loose. 6 seconds. This one comes the length of the ice. It's got eyes. Garrison hustling. And the buzzer goes off. Nice hustle, Chet. And it's 3-2 after 2. One more to go. Another close game between these two teams. All right, we're back for the third. Let's see if we can get 2 more here. Score is 3-2. in favor of Boise. Winterhawks sending out Carnegie, Keenan, and Ewing. Heim and Dorf on the back D line. The refs don't like it. They're going to toss him out of the faceoff circle. Keenan will take the faceoff. This one will come back to Boise. They'll have to clear it out of the zone. This one is loose and cleared out by Dorf. Boise keeps it in. Heim gets to the puck first, gets it over to Keenan. Keenan to Carnegie. Carnegie skates forward. Nice job there by Boise there to keep that from happening. This one comes back to Dorf. Tried to get it over to Ewing, goes off the skate. Maybe it went off a Keenan skate. This one comes in the middle. Oh, broken play. And Boise finds the back of the net, and it's 4-2. So Winterhawks change out the lines. Got Nadoba and Holbrook out there. Miskovich at the center position. Holbrook skates with the puck. He gets it to Nadoba. Shots deflected. Holbrook gets to it, tries to get it in the front. Taken away by the Steelheads. This one comes out front. Lord is there. And Lord gets it out of there. He's going to change out. Houlihan comes on the ice. Lilivec with the puck. Nice pass. That almost went in there. Oh, puck is loose. Another save. Here comes Boise. It's a 2-on-2. This one goes into the corner out front. Deflected by Houlihan. This one comes all the way around to Nadoba. Pass to stick. Boise picks it back up. And a wide shot. Holbrook tries to get it out. Battle in the corner, kept in. Lilivec gets to it, goes around the back of the net. Nadoba is there. He skates past the puck and tried to get it to Lilivec, who gets it out to Nadoba. Kept in by Boise. Shot. And oh, big rebound. And Casper falls on it with 13:42 after the third. Winterhawks will change out the lines. They're bringing out Whitehead and Garrison and Talbert with Sharpia Blanca and Houlihan on that back end. Puck is dropped. Whitehead took the face-off. Boise gets possession. Here comes Boise into the middle. Nice job getting him off the puck. Here they come, Talbert. Get down there, Garrison. And here comes a penalty to Boise. And no. Comes the penalty. It's going to be high sticking. So they'll change the lines out. Power play unit coming out for the Winterhawks. It'll be Whitehead and Miskovich, Nadoba, Holbrook, and Tony Lord out there. Holbrook, tried to get it to Nadoba. And he got it to Lord, but came out of the zone. So Winterhawks will reset. Miskovich with the puck. Gets it over to Tony Lord. Comes over to Nadoba. Luke Holbrook is down there. Nice takeaway by Wyatt Nadoba. Shot. Puck is loose. And no, Whitehead skates out with the puck. Gets it back out to the point. Lord gets it over to Ethan Miskovich. Nice cut to the outside, but taken away by Boise. Miskovich gets it back. Tony, shoot it, buddy. And Miskovich, shot. Nope. Deflected into the corner. Doesn't get through. This one comes out to Tony. Gets it over to Miskovich. Goes back behind the net. Holbrook somehow gets the puck. Tried to get it to Wyatt. And here comes Boise as they take it away, but Wyatt Nadoba takes it right back. Wyatt to Holbrook. Yes, that's right. Penalty coming. There's 10 seconds left to the first penalty, but a tripping call coming to Boise. And Winterhawks will have a nice 5-on-3 for about 10 seconds. 11:59 left to play. Talbert going out there with Cornegie and Keenan. Heim and Dorf out there as well. Talbert taking the faceoff. This one comes over to Dorf. Nice shot on net. Talbert tried to get the rebound and gets on it, but smothered by the netminder. 3 seconds left to the first penalty. It's still a 5-on-3. And then the power play will shift to a 5-on-4. This one comes back out to the point. Cornegie off his stick. Keenan corrals it, goes back to Cornegie. Here comes Cornegie to Heim. Shot wide right. Dorf is there. He goes back out to Cornegie. Shot. Oh. And this one comes back out, and Boise clears. 56 seconds left of the power play. 11:22 left of the game. 4-2 Boise. Dorf to Cornegie. Cornegie goes to the middle, but Boise's there, and they take it away. Keenan gets it to Cornegie. He gets it over to Talbert's side. He dumps it into the corner. Boise gets to it first. They go around the boards. Heim is there to keep it in. Gets it to Keenan. Keenan goes through the middle. It's deflected out to Heim. Cornegie tried to get it over to Dorf. 12 seconds left of the power play. Puck is behind Heim. He looks for it. Nice hit there. Out front. And the netminder stops the puck from going in the back of the net. 1 second left of the penalty. 10:30 left to play in the game. 4-2 Boise. Puck is dropped. We're back to even strength. Lord goes D to D to Lilivek. Lilivek tries to get it into the corner. Doesn't get all of it. And Boise, there's too many men. And another penalty coming to Boise for too many men. So Winterhawks going to get another chance to go back on the power play. 10:18 left to play in the game. Too many men is the call. Had 6 out there. Talbert takes the face-off. Keenan is in there. This one comes out to Cornegie. Cornegie makes a move and gets it over to, oh, nice passing there. Talbert was looking for Heim, but didn't get through. Dorf gets it to Cornegie. Cornegie gets it over to Keenan. Back to Cornegie. Shot. Saved by the netminder. Dorf goes to get the puck. This one comes out front. Puck is loose. Oh! And Keenan had a wide open net on that side. Backhand just not quite there. Cornegie keeps it in. Here comes Keenan. He's taken off the puck. And nice try there to keep it in by Cornegie. 41 seconds left of the penalty. Cornegie with the puck. Enters the zone. This one comes over to Keenan. Keenan back to Cornegie. Keeps it in. Heim to Dorf. Shot. Whoa, that was a rocket that went by. And this one's coming out into the neutral zone. Back out to Dorf. They get onside. Here comes Cornegie. And they're going to dump that out. And that's going to be icing on the Steelheads. 8 seconds left of the 5-on-4 power play for the Winterhawks. 8:55 left to play in the game. Ethan Miskovich at the dot takes the faceoff. Power play about to expire. And does. We're back to even strength. Puck is still in the Steelheads' end. They're trying to clear it. Comes Tony. Gets to the puck first. Dumps it below. Nissen in pursuit. Once again, the puck comes out to Tony Lord. He dumps it back down. Boise is there. Big hit there, but Boise clears it. Tony Lord's going to have to go back to skate to it. Here come two Steelheads on fire. But taken away by Boise. Ethan Miskovich down there. He gets hit. This one comes out front. And Casper went down and just couldn't recover as the puck was bouncing around. And it's 5-2 Boise with 8:03 left. Gonna send out a new line here with Whitehead, Garrison, and Ewing. Cheddar having a good game today, defensively. This one comes back to Sharp Yablonka, gets it over to Chet. Oh, there we go, gets it out into the neutral zone. Not sure what that was about there. Stick went flying. That was Ewing's stick. Garrison's out front, waiting. Whitehead with the puck. He's harassed. And penalty coming up with a hook. Geez, seems like every time Chet gets out there, there's a penalty. So here comes the power play again. Boise signing a lease in the sin bin. Looking for occupancy in there. So we're back to 5-on-4. Lots of penalties by Boise. This one comes to the middle. That was Nidoba. Puck flutters out to Lord. Lord gets it over to, I think that's Miskovich. Shot by Nidoba. Blocked by the Steelheads. Nidoba tries to get it in the center, but Boise's there. Lord keeps it on the blue line. Miskovich, shot. Nice try. That one's just a little high. This one goes down into the corner. And Nidoba gets it taken away. It's a shorthanded opportunity for Boise. And Lord goes into him. Nice job. As they square dance into the corner. Winterhawks come out with a puck. It's Holbrook. Holbrook dumps it in. 6:30 left to play. 5-2 Boise. Here comes another shorthanded opportunity for the Steelheads. Shot goes wide, takes a weird bounce and gets past Casper. And the Winterhawks dodge a bullet there. Cornegie gets it up to Whitehead. Winterhawks change out some defense. Talbert and Heim come in. And the whistle. Another penalty coming. This one's going to be on the Winterhawks. It's Porter. I think that's a roughing call or a boarding call. What is that? Elbow? So they're going to send the PK out. Here comes Cheddar. He's on that PK with Ewing, Dorf, and Houlihan sending out the big critters out there. It's even strength, 4-on-4 for 5 seconds. And then Boise will go to the power play. They're going to send someone else in the box. Might be a... So Garrison clears it. That's going to be an icing. What was it? 2 and 10. So I think Porter getting called with a major, as he'll probably sit the rest of the game out on that. Face-off coming back down to the Winterhawks end. Ewing. Boise wins the face-off. Garrison going in for the block. And scooped up by Casper. 5-on-4 for Boise. Nice job by the Winterhawks to get that face-off. Dorf with the puck. He goes along the boards. And clear. Going to be an icing call. And it'll come on back to the Winterhawks end. 5:45 left to play in the game. 1:08 left to the penalty. And nice job by the Hawks to win that faceoff, but kept in by... No, that was out. Yes, sir. Good call, ref. Saw that with my eyes as well. So offsides on Idaho. On Boise, I mean. Boise changes out their lines. This one's outside the blue line. Faceoff comes in. Boise with the face-off, they go D to D. They enter the zone. This one, stick save. Casper got a piece of that. Garrison tries to clear it. This one comes off to the middle. Dorf's going to skate to it. He picks it up. He's got space, goes around the net. Skate jet. And this one's dumped in. But icing. They're going to change the PK out. Nissen is coming in with Talbert. Garrison and Ewing come off the ice. Talbert with the faceoff goes into the corner. Houlihan is there. They go around the boards. 5 minutes left to play. 25 seconds left of the penalty to Whitehead. And this one enters the zone. Nice job by Houlihan to keep it in, but Idaho's there to punch it right back out. Houlihan battles. This one goes into the Winterhawks end. Houlihan's there again and gets it out into the neutral zone. Great defense by Quinn. Shot from the blue line by the Steelheads. Steelheads still with possession. And nice job. Yes, that's out. And here comes Kotler. Nice cut to the middle. Gets the pass off. Oh. Nice job with the passing there. But even better save by the netminder. 4:22 left. We're back to even strength. However, Porter Whitehead in the box. As they gave him a major on that last penalty. This one comes out to the front. Shot by Sharp Yablonka goes high. This is in the corner. Kept in by Tony. Tony back out to Avi. This one scoots out in the neutral zone. And it's taken away by Boise. Lord comes in, swoops in to help. This one goes behind the net. They try to clear it. Carnegie in there. This one comes back to Sharp Yablonka. Holbrook. Winterhawks try to clear it. 3:40 left to play. And Carnegie gets it out into the neutral zone. Lord, cross ice pass. That was to Dorf. It is in the zone cleanly, but Boise's there. Kept in by Heim. Good hustle there to keep that in our zone, but it's cleared by Boise. Lulevec plays the puck. This one goes around the back of the net. Dorf skates over to it. Makes a cut. Gets it over to Heim. Heim's got some space. Passes it over to Carnegie. Back to Heim, but disrupted by the Steelheads. Back in the front. And Carnegie with the puck. Gets it back out to the D. Dorf, big slapper, goes off of somebody, maybe Carnegie. Here comes Boise with 2:35 left to play. Nice job by Hayden to get him to whiff on that. And here comes Ewing. Miskovich and Keenan come out onto the ice as well. Lulevec's got to rush back to that. 2:15 left to play. Winterhawks go D to D. Houlihan gets it out to the neutral zone. Boise's there. And dump it back into the zone. Houlihan goes back to play the puck. He's got Keenan on the boards there. Just takes a weird bounce off the boards. That one goes a little lollipopper that Casper had to get out of the way. Puck still in the Winterhawks end. 1:45 left to play. Boise up 5-2. This one's dumped down. This one goes off of Ewing's melon. This one goes behind the net. Houlihan is there. He gets it over to Keenan. Keenan's got some space. He brings it into the zone, cuts to the middle. Behind Frankie, Ewing plays the puck. He gets hit. Keenan goes in there. Puck is loose. I think Ewing took a smack at it, but it went behind the net. This one comes back out to the blue line. Keenan battles, and this one's going to come out to the neutral zone. And Boise dumps it in. 55 seconds left to play. Winterhawks change out the lines. Garrison comes back in. Gets it to Nadoba. Boise's there. They dump it back in. That's going to be icing on the Steelheads. 43 seconds left to play. Face-off coming down into the Steelheads' end. Let's go, Cheddar! Cheddar lining up in the middle. Talbert taking the face-off. This one comes over to Nadoba. This one goes high in the air. Get over there, Chet. Chet gets over to the puck first. Tries to get it in the middle. And this one comes out. Here comes the attack. Fast break. Nice job by Sharp Yablonka to get him off the puck. 20 seconds left to play. There's a scrum in the corner with Garrison and Yablonka. Talbert was there. He gets it over to Nadoba. Nadoba tried to get it to Talbert, kept in. This one's punched in behind the net. They get it out to Chet. And Chet gets it to Talbert. And that will do it here from Idaho Central Arena, downtown Boise. Final score, Boise Steelheads 5, Portland Junior Winterhawks 2. We will play here again tomorrow against the Ogden Mustangs at the same time, 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. That's noon to you West Coast people. And 3 on the East Coast, because we got a lot of East Coast viewers. Hey, everyone, thanks for swinging in and giving us part of your day, giving us support. Appreciate you all for watching. and supporting our guys. Still got a long weekend. We got 3 more games. So final score here from Boise, Steelheads 5, Winterhawks 2. We'll see you guys tomorrow.